Okay, good morning students. So this is a question, very important question, where we have to change this matrix in such a way that we can get PAQ in a normal form. So you are given A, you have to find P and Q, two non-singular. Non-singular means whose determinant is non-zero. So we have to find those two matrices which when written in this form PAQ become a normal form. So how to do this question? First of all, you have to write A as I, right? Because the identity matrix when multiplied with A does not change it. It will be A only. Now we have to see how many rows and columns are there. Like in this matrix, you can see 3 rows and 4 columns. So according to the number of rows, you have to write the order of this identity matrix. It will be 3. And according to the columns are 4, so the identity matrix here will have the order 4. So this is very important to remember. We have to select it this way. Now we will write the value of A, the given matrix 1, 2, minus 1, 3, minus 2, minus 4, 4, minus 7, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? On the other hand, we will write the identity matrix of order 3. Then this A will be as it is. We are not going to put its value here. Now the identity matrix of order 4. So in this way you will start the question. Now you are going to make this matrix will be P, this will be Q after applying the elementary transformation. What transformation we are going to apply? To change this matrix to normal form. Normal form means except the diagonal element, all the elements should be 0. So we are going to make these elements 0. First, keeping the first row as it is, we are operating what is row 2 plus 2 into row 1 on row 2 and row 3 minus row 1 on row 3. So we are going to make these two elements 0 with the help of the first row first column element. So when this operation is done on row, so the matrix on this side will change. This will change according to row operations and this will change according to the column operations. So you have to remember and keep it in mind that what operation are done on this matrix, the same operation will be done on this if we apply row, and if the column operation are applied, then the column operation will be applied on the matrix, this one, the last one. So now applying this operation, we'll have 2 minus 2 0. Now what will be this? You can solve this in rough. Minus 4 minus when we multiply it with 2 and adding this, so it will again become minus 4 plus 4 0. Then here 4 minus 2 is 2, minus 7 plus 6 is minus 1. So similarly this operation will be done on this matrix and these two matrices are same. Now we apply the other operation, that is subtracting row 1 from row 3. 1 minus 1 is 0, 2 minus 2 is 0, 1 minus 1 plus 2, then 2 minus 3 is minus 1. On the other hand, these two operations will be done on this. This is your first row. So first what we have done, we multiply first row by 2 and add it to the second row. So what we will get, multiplied with 2 and adding this to 1 and 0. Now on the third row, what we have done, third row minus first row. 0 minus 1 is minus 1, 0 minus 0 is 0, 1 minus 0 is 1. So after this operation, this what we get. Now you can see that here the number of zeros are same, so the form which we need, the number of 0 should be more. So we are going to make this element 0 with the help of the element above it. So again we are using the row operation, row 3 minus row 2 on row 3. So again we are using the row operation. So it is our will what operation we need to use. So the second row is kept same, then subtracting you will get 0 0 at both the places. Similarly the same operation will be performed here So the third row minus second row. So minus 1 minus 2 will be minus 3, 0 minus 1 will be minus 1, 1 minus 0 is 1. So all the other things are unchanged. So up to this we have done this so far, making zeros more in the next row, and the same operation are done on the operation on the other hand, or matrices on the other hand. Because we are using row operation, the row operation will be done on the matrix, this one, the first matrix. So now what we need to do, now the zeros are more, now we have to make these elements also 0 with the help of, we now use column operation, because the first column contain 1. When we multiply it with the 2 and subtract from the second column, this element will be 0. So the same thing is going to be performed here, making the elements 0 by column operation. So what I am going to do is column 2 minus column 1 multiplied with 2 on column 2. Then we have this one, column 3 plus column 1 on column 3. Then column 4 minus 3 into column 1 on column 4. So all these elements will become 0. Now 1, 0, 0. First column is same, because we are performing the operation on column 2, column 3 and column 4. So we have multiplied it with 2 and subtracted from second column, to 2 minus 2 will be 0, 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0. Here also when we adding these two to make this element 0, 1 plus minus 1 is 0, 0 plus 2 is 2, 0 plus 0 is 0. And for the third we have multiplied the first column by 3 and subtracted from fourth column. So 3 minus 3 is 0, minus 1 minus 0 is minus 1, 0 minus 0 is 0. Right, the same operation will be performed on the column matrix, this one. So first the row matrix is kept same. Now we are going to perform column operations on this matrix. So the same operation we are doing here. This is our column 1. What we have done, first column 2 minus 2 into column 1. 2 into column 1 subtracted from column 2. So 0 minus 2, first column is as it is. Then 0 minus 2 is minus 2. 1 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0. Next, for the third column, we have added first and third column. Adding first and third column will be 1, 0, 1, 0. Then for the fourth column, we multiplied the first column by 3 and subtracted from fourth column. 0 minus 3 is minus 3, then 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0, 1 minus 0 is 1. So this is the matrix obtained because we have used column operations now. Now you can see these all elements. Now the zeros, the rows of zeros should be at the bottom, and the column of 0 should be at the end, or at the right hand. So you have to, this is already in its right place, it is at the bottom, but the column should be here. So we are going to interchange the column, because we are going to interchange the column. So this column, because we are changing the column second and fourth, so here also the column second and fourth will be interchanged, because this is a column operation. So this will be 1, 0, 0. Second column changed with the fourth column. This is the fourth column. Then third column as it is. Now the second column take the place of the fourth column. On the other hand, also keeping the first matrix, which is according to the row operation as it is, A will be as it is. Then the column operation, in which we are going to change the second column. So here is the second column, which will be changed, and the fourth column will come forward, third on its place, and the second column on the right hand. So what we have done, column 2 and column 4 has been interchanged here. Now we have to make, because this is a diagonal line, this is again become the upper element above the diagonal. So we have to make this 0. So we are again using the column operation. So what we will do, we will operate on these columns. So column 3 plus 2 into column 2, right? We multiply column 2 by 2 and add it to column 3, and the column operation will be performed on these two columns, column 2 and column 3 here. So what we get is 1 0 0, the first column as it is, the second column as it is. Now the third column, when multiplied second column by 2 and adding to the third column, will 0 0 0. It is already 0. On the other hand, keeping the matrix according to row operations as it is, A as it is, and the column operation here will give us what? The changed third column, because this is operated on third column, so only third column is going to change. So third column is going to change according to this operation, that we multiplied it with the 2 and add it to third column. So 1 minus 6 will be minus 5, 0 minus 0 is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1, sorry, 1 here is again 1, 2, sorry, because we have to multiply whole this column by 2 and add it to the column third. So we get this thing, minus 2 0 0 0 as it is. So after these two operation we get this. So you can see this is a somewhat normal form except this minus sign. So we have to multiply the second column by minus 1 on both sides. This is the second column. So second column multiplied with minus 1. 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 as it is. Here we are not going to perform any row operation. So this is the same, A is the same. Now after this operation, after multiplying the only second column by minus 1, it is 3 0 0 minus 1, it will become plus 3. All other things are same. It is 1 here, 1 2 minus 2 0 0 0, right? Now this is the normal form which we can write I2, because this is the identity matrix of order 2. This is a 0 matrix, we write it O, null matrix. This is again a 0 matrix, null matrix. This is again a null matrix. So this is way of writing the normal form of a matrix. Here when you convert this into normal form, the question was this two matrices, what are these two matrices? This is our P, A at its place, and this is Q. So PAQ become the normal form because it is equal to I2. And if you have to write the value of P and Q, you can write P according to the row operation. It's at 1 0 0, 2 1 0, minus 3 minus 1 0. And what is Q? Q is this matrix 1 0 0 0, 3 0 0 minus 1, then minus 5 0 1 2 minus 2 0 0 0. So this is P, this is Q that we need to find. And if it is asked to find the rank of A, then A was this matrix on the left hand side. We have operated with the elementary transformation row and column and changed this matrix to this matrix. So whatever the rank of this equivalent matrix after performing elementary transformation is the rank of A. So you can see its rank is 2 because only 2 rows are non-zero here. So if we have to write the rank of A, then it is 2. So you can check the rank, you can find P and Q. So this is very important question. Generally in final exam, the question from rank chapter is this.